Alright, let's dive into a story that's equal parts fascinating and, honestly, a bit unexpected. Imagine this: Shah Rukh Khan, one of Bollywood's biggest icons, struggling to find the perfect title for his film. Sounds wild, right? But that's exactly what happened with Jab Harry Met Sejal. And what makes this story even more intriguing is how it all came together, thanks to none other than Ranbir Kapoor. Personally, I think this little behind-the-scenes moment says so much about the industry, creativity, and the unexpected ways ideas can collide. Here's the thing: Jab Harry Met Sejal was a big deal even before it hit the screens. Fans were hyped to see Shah Rukh Khan team up with Imtiaz Ali, a director known for his unique storytelling. But the film's title? That was a whole saga. What many people don't realize is that titles are often the last piece of the puzzle, and they can make or break a film's initial buzz. SRK, being the genius he is, turned this into a crowdsourced effort, offering 5,000 rupees to anyone who could come up with the perfect name. If you take a step back and think about it, this wasn't just a gimmick, it was a smart way to engage the industry and keep the buzz alive. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Ranbir Kapoor, who's not exactly known for being a title suggester, steps in and drops Jab Harry Met Sejal. And it's not just a random suggestion, it's a nod to the classic When Harry Met Sally, but with a Bollywood twist. What makes this really interesting is how SRK initially hesitated because it reminded him of Imtiaz's earlier film, Jab We Met. But then Karan Johar steps in, suggesting the jab instead of when, and suddenly, it clicks. This whole back and forth shows how collaborative Bollywood can be, even in the smallest details. But let's pause for a second. Why did Ranbir suggest this title? Was it just a lucky guess, or did he see something in the script that others didn't? Personally, I think Ranbir's suggestion wasn't just about the words, it was about capturing the essence of the film. Jab Harry Met Sejal isn't just a title. It's a promise of a journey, a meeting of two worlds. And that's exactly what the film was about. What this really suggests is that sometimes, the best ideas come from the most unexpected places. Now, let's talk about the reward. SRK didn't just hand over the 5,000 rupees, he added an extra 1,000 rupees as a bonus. This, to me, is classic Shah Rukh Khan. He's not just a superstar, he's someone who values relationships and keeps his word. Ranbir's reaction was equally charming, joking about finally getting his long-pending payment. But what's even more fascinating is how this small gesture became a part of Bollywood lore. It's not just about the money, it's about the respect and camaraderie that exists behind the scenes. If you take a step back and think about it, this story is about more than just a film title. It's about creativity, collaboration, and the little moments that shape a project. It's also a reminder that even the biggest stars can get stuck on the smallest details. In my opinion, this is what makes Bollywood so captivating. It's not just about the glitz and glamour, it's about the stories behind the stories. So, here's my closing thought. What if Ranbir hadn't suggested that title? Would the film have had the same impact? Or is it just a title, after all? Personally, I think it's more than that. It's a symbol of how one idea, one suggestion, can change the trajectory of something much bigger. And that, my friends, is what makes this story so worth telling. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below.